So Chelsea last game, how's the recovery gone since then?
Obviously, yeah, been in today with the boys. Some tired legs as expected. Tough game against Chelsea. They're fit, they're strong. The programme's been good for our lads. We only really come away from running the back end of last week, and then to obviously put them into a game against the 23s of Chelsea on Tuesday evening was tough. And some of the stats that we've received are very positive in terms of the kilometres covered, the meterage covered in a short space of time, the high intensity bursts. So yeah, I have to say we looked at it and felt that with a game in quick succession being tomorrow evening and not having the acquired rest that we normally have if it was a Saturday, we've gone and had a recovery day today, worked on loosening the boys and being ready for another tough test tomorrow evening against Arsenal.
And as we've seen throughout this whole pre-season, fitness has been a massive thing for you. Do you think this season especially, fitness is going to be such a major thing because players have had time off through COVID and whatever last year?
Yeah, I think that it's been tough, especially for us. You look at us, Halifax, Notts County, trying to think, Barnet, Yeovil, all teams that flirted with the playoffs, being when we curtailed the season and went back in middle of June to the end of July. I think Notts County was the only team to finish in the playoffs again the following year. I felt it was a tough ask for us being Barnet, Yeovil, because it was like 3 pre-seasons in a short space of time. So I think that the luxury we've had this year, and I said luxury, I said it in a few interviews last year, that we were afforded the luxury to have a bit of a break. Obviously I would have been way more happier being involved in the playoffs, but you look at like Torquay, the ones that was involved at Stockport, it probably a bit of a detriment to their pre-season this year because they probably haven't had the rest that they require. We've had 6 weeks off. They've come back and they look fresh. I think being away from the building helps. I think people get a bit hungrier coming back. I do, especially. You leave the building, you don't do your work on a day-to-day basis for 6 or 7 weeks. You're chomping at the bit to come back, and I felt fresh. And I see that with the players that have come back, they look fresh. And I feel that we do look fit, we look strong. Funnily enough, I'm going to be asking the boys for a questionnaire just to see where they're at with their beliefs in pre-season. It's going to be an anonymous questionnaire, but just to see and get some feedback from them, because fundamentally I can ask them as many questions as I want. They might give me the answers like a teacher would. So I want to ask them questions to get some true facts in terms of their responses. So what I'm seeing, I feel we look fit, we look strong. Our recovery runs at times last night were great, our counters were great, and we just need to keep building on what we're doing. And tomorrow evenings are going to be just as tough as Tuesday evening. Don't expect any less from Arsenal as what we've seen with Chelsea. The team has yet to be announced, so I don't know where we're at with regards to that, but whatever 23 side they bring here is going to be a strong outfit and it's going to be a great test for us.
And do you think playing 23s, are they much more athletic, much more agile, things like that? Does that have a big impact on the way you set up into those games?
Yeah, but this is something that I've spoken to yourself and the group about, that there's got to be an understanding. We played Enfield, no disrespect to Andy Lees or Mario, no, they played out from the back, and it'll be very interesting to see how they start their season if that's the case. If they do, fantastic. But we haven't really played out from the back. We've thrown balls down the line from deeper positions. We look to have little bounce balls higher up. We've put bodies in the box from deep free kicks, wide free kicks. We've organised ourselves on set plays, and I think these are all the things that no matter opposition you play, whether that's Arsenal, Chelsea, Brentford, Luton, Kings Langley, Enfield or Chelmsford, for us it's just about having the right habits and continuing the work that we've been doing. So yeah, they are agile, they are fitter, they are a lot more athletic, but that only bodes well for probably our fitness. In terms of a National League side coming here, it's a little bit more bite, bollock and fight. They put it down your neck, they get after it, they kick you. Yeah, I think that you get different tests against different people, and I always allude to the games like we played early on in Luton and Brentford as cup games in the FA Cup, because it's a lot about organisation as opposed to in possession. I felt that we had large amounts of possession last night, and I felt that we were organised in our play. So for me, yeah, I feel that they'll offer a lot more agility, a lot more athleticism, and that's something that's brilliant for a pre-season schedule.
And finally, we heard about Jamal Fifield come off the other day with a slight knock. Have you heard anything more about his situation?
Yeah, so he's had it twice now, a bit of fatigue in his hammy. The beautiful thing is we've got 4 players for them 3 positions. So I've got a box clever tomorrow, whether I go and play Jammer or not. But for me, it's ensuring that he's available for the 21st of May, because he's been a massive part of what we've done at this football club. Being last year, I think it was 43 games out of 44. As Femi, I think Dave Stevens coming back as a new lease of life. Losing 7 to 8 kg shows a willingness for him, and he's part of trying to get into the side. I think that, Jammer, if he doesn't play tomorrow evening, don't read too much into it. I didn't play Josh Reese on Saturday against Kings Langley, only because I felt that it would have aided him having an extra couple of days rest. And I felt that on Tuesday evening, you see that with his burst of pace down the right-hand side, his pressing with intent, his quality at times, and his arrival in the box for the goal. So, we got to understand that you don't win any medals or get any promotions in pre-season. Everyone's gearing up for the 21st of August, and we need to ensure that everyone's fit and firing. And if that means that Jammer's out tomorrow evening against Arsenal, then so be it. We've got the likes of Will Evans, Dave Stevens and Femi to fill in, and it's just as strong as what it would be with Jammer in the side.